Well, hey, everybody. Hope your week is going well so far. Let me start by saying thank you. Thanks for investing in Jenny and I as we were able to get away this past weekend to an EFCA youth pastor and spouse retreat. We were with, I think, 50 or 60 couples from all over the country that serve at a free church somewhere in youth ministry, including 16, I think, couples from Wisconsin. But we were able to connect with each other, Jenny and I, that is, and had some great sessions and just had a moment or two or three together to talk about our own marriage, to talk about our family, and just grow together. I've been married 23 years, and I'm grateful for that. We also connected with other youth ministry leaders, and that was awesome. We have friends that we've met at conferences like that over the years from all over the country, and it's a great time to reconnect with them. So thank you. It means a lot that we're able to do that, and it's good for us as a couple, but also, I hope, good for you because of the investment that you've given to us. So therefore, I wasn't here Sunday. I was able to listen to part of the sermon, Rick's message from this past week. I know that he attempted to get through chapter 4 of Colossians and wasn't able to do that because he got caught in a topic that I think is really important, especially to Rick, and not that it isn't to all of us, but this idea of prayer. As Rick said, we've all heard lots of teaching on prayer and various messages, sermons, preachers along those lines. And so it was maybe one more time, and I want to warn you, just like he did, that what Paul gives us isn't just one more time, but some practical things. What I heard from Rick, a few things I heard that stood out to me, even though he didn't spend much time on it, he talked about prayer being an ongoing conversation between me and God, between you and God. And that strikes home for me, because if the Spirit is living in me, if Christ is living inside of me, then it seems natural that there would be an ongoing conversation with Him, with the Father, as well, as I go through all the things of life, the joyful moments, the hard moments, the anger moments that we have, the moments of gratitude, any of those things, just this ongoing conversation like it was between Jenny and I this past weekend at our conference. So that was one thing that stood out to me. Another thing that stands out is Paul, in Colossians 4, especially in verse 3, asks for prayers for him, for his friends, the other workers that are in prison with him, as they prepare to speak the word of the gospel, the words of the gospel to others. So pray for them, but also pray for those who will receive. And that was a big one, I think, too. This idea of sharing the gospel should really have a precursor with it of praying for prepared hearts to receive that. And so that was another great thing. In fact, that's what Rick encouraged us with, didn't he? Of praying for one time a day. Hopefully you're doing that. If not, here's your reminder to be praying once a day at least for someone whom you could share the gospel with in your life. We all know how hard that can be. So we need to pray for an open heart, for open ears on the other end of when we are willing to share the gospel with them. We'll continue then to finish out Colossians here next week. I think Rick will close it out on Sunday and open up another thing that we'll be talking about with the harvest. But all of this falls under what we've been talking about from the beginning: living a life worthy of the calling that we've received, living a life worthy of the Lord. Prayer and praying for those who will hear is a component of what it means to live under the Lordship of Christ. I hope that you are doing that this week. He is worth it. Don't forget that. All right, we'll see so many of you this weekend. Have a great time out deer hunting and doing other things that you'll do this weekend. Talk to you soon.